It's really fascinating how the world of fashion has evolved over the years, right? I mean, just think about it. Once upon a time, we had a few seasons a year where we would eagerly await the latest collections from our favorite designers. Now, we're living in a time where trends change faster than we can keep up with them. Enter Shein, the fast fashion giant that has taken the world by storm. If you've ever scrolled through your social media feed, chances are you've come across their eye-catching ads, showcasing a seemingly endless array of trendy clothing at prices that make you wonder how they do it. But today, let's take a closer look at the business model behind Shein and what it really means for the fashion industry, and, more importantly, for our planet. So, let's break it down. Shein is primarily targeting young, trend-conscious women, especially those in the age range of 18 to 25. These are the consumers who are all about affordability and variety. And boy, does Shein deliver. With new styles being added almost daily, it's like a never-ending fashion show at your fingertips. But have you ever stopped to think about how they manage to churn out so many options so quickly? It's all about data, my friends. Shein uses big data analytics to track social media trends, search queries, and even competitor offerings. They're not just guessing what you might want. They're analyzing what you're already looking for, and they're doing it in real time. Now, let's talk about their online presence. Shein operates exclusively online, which means they've cut out the overhead costs associated with physical stores. No rent, no utilities, and no staff to pay. This gives them a significant edge when it comes to pricing. But here's the kicker. While they're saving money, they're also able to offer you those trendy clothes at rock-bottom prices. It's a win-win, right? Well, not quite. What's really concerning is the environmental impact of such a business model. The fast fashion industry as a whole is notorious for its unsustainable practices, and Shein is no exception. The materials they use are often cheaper synthetics, which might save you a few bucks today, but they contribute to long-term pollution and waste. Think about it. Those clothes you buy for a night out often end up in landfills after just a few wears. It's a cycle that's hard to break, and it's one we need to be aware of. And then there's the issue of labor conditions. Shein has faced criticism for allegedly exploiting workers in their supply chain. While they've made some strides toward transparency, the reality is that the true cost of those low prices often falls on the shoulders of garment workers, many of whom are underpaid and overworked. It's a harsh truth that we need to confront as consumers. When we choose to shop at places like Shein, we're not just buying clothes, we're supporting a system that prioritizes profit over people and the planet. But let's not forget about the marketing strategies that keep Shein at the forefront of our minds. They've mastered the art of social media marketing, collaborating with a vast network of micro-influencers who showcase their products to engaged audiences. It's a clever tactic that creates an illusion of authenticity. When you see someone you follow wearing a Shein outfit, it feels relatable, right? But this also perpetuates the cycle of consumption, encouraging us to buy more, often without considering the consequences. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I love Shein's clothes. They're so cute and affordable. And hey, I get it. We all want to look good without breaking the bank. But as we navigate this fast fashion landscape, it's crucial to ask ourselves, what are we willing to sacrifice for that instant gratification? Can we find a balance between style and sustainability? That's where shops like Fashion Aftermath come into play. By focusing on recycling and reusing clothing, they're offering a sustainable alternative to the fast fashion model. They're not just selling clothes, they're promoting a mindset shift, encouraging us to think about the life cycle of our garments and the impact of our choices. It's a reminder that fashion doesn't have to come at the expense of our planet or the people who make our clothes. So, what's the takeaway here? While Shein's business model may be innovative and profitable, it's also a stark reminder of the darker side of fast fashion. As consumers, we have the power to demand better. We can choose to support brands that prioritize sustainability and ethical practices. We can advocate for transparency and hold companies accountable for their actions. It's not about shaming anyone for shopping at Shein. It's about raising awareness and encouraging more mindful consumption. In the end, fashion should be a source of joy and self-expression, not a burden on our planet or our fellow humans. So the next time you're tempted to click Add to Cart on that trendy top, take a moment to reflect on what it represents. Let's strive for a fashion industry that values sustainability, ethics, and creativity over mindless consumption. Together, we can be part of the solution and redefine what it means to be stylish in a way that respects our world. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and let's keep the conversation going.